Josh Harris from Bastinado, and I'm here to give you an inside look into our latest single on Amathus Music, called Heroes Hitmen. As you can see, I have my Persona Studio One session open. This is the digital audio workstation that we use for our Bastinado songs, and the song Heroes Hitmen began with this vocal hook that I had in my head, and I'll play it for you right now. This is actually my voice.
Ain't no one in the room but heroes and hitmen.
I'd had that tagline, "Ain't no one in the room but heroes and hitmen," in my head, and I thought, let me drop the vocal and get into some sort of character so that it sounds like it's sampled from an old record. Then I started to build the drums, which for this track were sort of a dirty breakbeat sound. That is part of our sound. We do certainly have some tracks that are your standard four-on-the-floor house groove. But here's what the drums sound like. They're a little bit on the dirty breakbeat side. And you can hear on that 8th bar, I floated this cool fill in, which almost sounds like a DJ cutting in another record, right here. Then I began to build the bass and a couple of acid synths. And the acid synths are from Silent. So the groove came to life. Then it became a matter of dressing it up a little bit. So I added a stab sound and a high string. It has a little bit of a drum thing going on in it. Some guitars, which are chopped up. And then Joseph sent me his didgeridoo. And most people aren't familiar with the didgeridoo. It's an Australian instrument that's thousands of years old. And this is what the didge sounded like coming to me raw. Each didgeridoo is one note. So when you're playing a wooden didgeridoo, each note really takes on a different sound because it's a different piece of wood. And then I added a host of plugins to this, including distortion. Which thinned it out a little bit but brought the sound forward and gave it a little more edge. And so this is what everything sounds like together. Thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes and taking an inside look into Heroes Hitmen, our latest single on Amathus Music. Again, this is Josh Harris from Bastinado. See you next time.
Ain't no one in the room but heroes and hitmen.